You're listening to another episode of Mr. Allard's Neighborhood. This is the place where you're entitled to Brad's opinion. And now for your host, Brad Allard.
Okay, how are you doing, everybody?
Fancy.
You fancy, and it's nice.
I know. That nice camera going back and forth. That wasn't here last time.
No, it wasn't. That's one of Taylor's new toys.
We like new toys.
Yes, he does. He's a techno enthusiast. You know, he's
one of the better names you've called me.
Yes, I was thinking of something else, but I didn't want to hurt your feelings.
Okay, now.
Now, if I sound a little rough, it's because it's hay fever season, and I normally don't get hay fever, but this year's been rough. You know, so I got the nice deep voice. Anyway, I have Lisa Boltinghouse here for the Center for ASD, and they got a big event coming up. We're going to talk all about that. It's this Saturday, is it not?
It is the Saturday, April 2nd at the Burleson Recreation Center.
Okay, so we want to talk all about that because is this your biggest one of the year?
Actually, April is a big month for us, and
month.
I'm not sure what happened, why people didn't stop me from thinking, but April's going to be really huge and exhausting, and I'm already trying to take May 1st and 2nd off.
Okay.
If that's a Monday and Tuesday.
Let's see. I'm trying to remember what day is what. I don't have the calendar in front of me, but April's a big month, and spring is too, for that matter, for all these groups. And I got a couple more coming in the next couple of weeks as well, because, you know, it's like spring and then the fall, particularly around Thanksgiving and Christmas. And a lot of these people like to put their fundraisers because people, I think, are in the mood for it. They've kind of come to expect it, and it just it's just easier.
Well, and we thought we were smart moving. So April 29th is our gala, and we thought we were smart moving it from the fall to the spring.
Mm-hmm.
And I think everybody else had the same idea because there's several galas happening in April.
Yeah. Taylor, I don't see the hookup yet. Is
It
it?
says we're live. Let me check.
All right, but I'll check again, I suppose. Anyway, before we get into all that, we should talk about the sponsors, though, of course.
Yes.
Make all this possible. Good friends of the community. Thank you, Daniel, across at Burleson, 317 Southwest Wilshire. Check out the webpage on crossfitburleson.com. You can find out the training programs, the membership plans, the hours, the protocols, et cetera, et cetera. CrossFit Burleson, it's a pretty good workout, so go there and get fit. Don't throw a fit.
Have you ever done CrossFit?
Not under his type of program, no.
Why are you laughing?
We're live.
Oh, yes. No.
Refresh your page.
I refresh my page. Okay, I'm going to do this
I got
again. I didn't get it. I haven't gotten it on mine, but that's okay. It'll figure it out. Anyway, also thank you to Shandy at the Stockstill Group at Shandy Stockstill Realty. We'll help you find a house. You were talking about before the show about rising costs. Certainly, home prices are rising. And, there it is. And the home prices, you know, they're really, come on, sound.
Your audio's on.
Yes, I know. Anyway, I was just talking to Shandy, texting with her, I guess is a better way to put it. That's what folks still call it, you know, talking when really texting. And she has a couple homes for viewing, but, you know, just the cost of homes in the Burleson area just rising.
I really want to talk. So that's a concern of mine as a parent of a child with special needs, and we can talk about that in a little bit.
About housing situations? Okay, well, Shandy's really good about that because she has a heart for that. She's involved in not quite so much a program that deals with autism, but deals with foster children and helping them as they adjust into adulthood, you know,
Right.
after they've aged out of the system.
Oh.
And they're going to be on the show in a couple of weeks. We're just trying to nail down a date. It's called Re-Inspired, and it's a really nice program.
I've heard of
You've
them.
heard of it, yeah. And so she has a real heart for this kind of stuff. So if you ever want to just get a hold of her and talk to her about housing for children or adults with special needs, she's really the person to talk to because she knows what she's talking about. So thank you, Shandy, for your help in all this. Thank you to Rex with the Rex Russell Wealth Group. Hit myfinancialbox.com, hit the link, get to know him, help you for your 401ks, retirement plans, et cetera, et cetera. You know, he's the mayor of Eagan. I like to talk about that. The police state of Eagan. You know where Eagan is, right?
I do.
Okay, see,
I do.
I bring that up every time. A lot of people go, no, you know, I lived here all my life. And no, there's Eagan. And therefore, thank you, Rex, for your sponsorship. Thank you to Kimmy over at Optavia. Weight loss, weight maintenance, lifestyle plans, the whole thing, 789-1622. I know several people that are on the maintenance plan or on the diet part of the plan, and it works for them.
I've heard very good things about it.
Well, I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
But it really does work. My brother-in-law does it, and I didn't really think he was that overweight, but he lost 25 pounds, and it wasn't like one of these grueling diets that just make you want to die. So it's 817-789-1622 if you're interested in that, and she'll call you and talk to you, and y'all can set up an appointment. Also, Southern Gems, Gail Moore's over at the top floor of the Windmiller Building. It's Mother's Day coming up pretty soon, and every mother likes jewelry. You like jewelry?
I love jewelry, and her place of business is amazing.
So you've been there, okay?
I've
good.
been there.
I
Yeah.
thought you might. A lot of people I talk to about it now. So, well, yeah, they've been there more than once. It's become known.
Yeah.
As she's opened it up, and she's looking to expand and on that top floor in a couple of months, so it'll be even bigger probably by summertime.
It's beautiful. So if you love shiny things, that's the place to go.
Well, I appreciate you saying that. I see her tomorrow in a networking group. She and Kimmy, and then sponsor after this one, are all three of us and 4 of us are in a group. And I'll tell you said so, but she could help you with repairs, cleaning, inventory, the whole 9 yards. And also Hot Works with Michelle Humphrey. You know this one too, huh?
I do.
Yeah, see, you're just really in tune with what's going on.
I do, and I've been to Hot Works.
What'd you think of it?
I really like it. It's just I went there for several months, and I had to stop because of my anxiety and my wearing my heart monitor all the time, so my heart rate would never go down.
Oh, okay.
But I will definitely go back. I really loved it. They call it the afterburn.
Right.
It's amazing.
Well, I went over there last week to do a little sponsor care, if you want to call it that, and it's a nice facility, and it's a secure facility because you have to have a code to get in, or have to let you in, so you won't have some just random stranger wander in.
And it's super clean.
Yes.
It's a super clean facility.
Well, I know who does their clean form. He's also in that networking group.
That would be BioPure.
BioPure. You know Kyle Sherman?
I do. I do. Him and his son are going to come volunteer at the center.
She knows every single one of your sponsors.
No kidding. When I put this on
we
YouTube,
have wonderful people in the community.
Yeah. Well, I know Kyle too. He's been on the show, and Michelle's been on a couple of times, and Kimmy's been on a couple of times with Optavia, trying to get Gayla on, but she's really busy.
She's busy.
Yeah, this time of day doesn't work for her as well as others. So, but anyway, let's talk about you for a while and ASD.
We don't want to keep going through sponsors. I can tell you how great everybody is.
Yes, you can. And I got about 4 on the other side of this part of the conversation. You probably know them, or you certainly. I'm sure you'll know one of them because everybody knows this one. But I'll save that for later.
Otto.
Yes, that's the one.
She even knows the order of your sponsors, Brad.
That's what I'd like is a listener that knows you.
Why doesn't she do the next round of ad reads?
There you go. That's what we're talking about. We need we need the ratings. But anyway, so at the Center for ASD, it's over Crestmont, right?
Yes.
Is that going to be your location for the foreseeable future, or are you looking to expand somewhere else?
That's going to be our location for the foreseeable future. We are now, they are relinquishing part of the bigger building that we're in. So we're about to get some offices on April 11th.
Okay, that helps.
It'll be amazing because we get to move from the space that we're in into the offices. And so the space that we're currently in can turn to class space or teaching space, social skill space, things like that.
Yeah.
So we're excited about that.
Well, so how many square foot is this? Is the facility used right now?
Right now, 14,000 square feet. That does include the gym. So whatever the gym is minus.
So you're able to use the gym. It's the church's gym, though,
yes.
right? And so they share it with you. They allow you to use it.
We're able to use the gym and the kitchen, which is amazing because we can teach major life and learning skills.
But this isn't a Crestmont ministry. It's a separate entity entirely from Crestmont Baptist.
Correct.
They're just being very generous.
Yes.
That's what they should be. It's good for them to be that way. So because they provide this for the community, and it's not like there's any entanglements with the church at all. I mean, okay, because a lot of people think it's a church-related thing, and and I'm sure Christian people work there and Christian people use it, but it's not a Christian ministry as such.
Right. And that was a very deliberate decision that we made a very long time ago, because we don't ever want people to be.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to be able to come, and I am Christian, and I do have my faith,
Of
and
course.
but I feel like we can be His hands and feet without,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Well, that's probably the best type of witness. To tell you the truth, is talk is cheap. As the Lord Himself said, it's that when they see people in action, they may want to know more.
Yeah.
And so that's the important thing. Now, when you're talking about the Center for Autism Spectrum Disorder, I'm going to get it straight. What kind of programs are you offering? And then the second question I'm going to ask you is, what age groups do you serve?
Okay, so we offer a wide variety of programs because the need is huge. So
Yeah, absolutely.
they are diagnosing kids as young as 2 years old now.
Do you do diagnosis at your center, or do you have like a professional diagnostic type approach? Or
We do have an individual who can come in and diagnose
okay.
individuals, your loved ones. She can come in twice a month and do that process for us.
Well, I'm not really up to speed on a lot of the diagnoses of autism. You said it as young as 2 years old.
Yes.
How can you tell if a 2 or 3 year old has autism? What signs would they be exhibiting at age 2 or 3?
There are definitely some characteristics. So, for instance, my son started regressing. So he was talking, he was playing in your typical fashion, and then he started regressing. So he stopped talking, he stopped playing. I actually thought he was losing his hearing. I thought he was going deaf.